Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Love It or More. This is going to be your December 2022 reading for Sun, Moon and Rising. And as you can see, I've changed the setup a bit so you get to see my face. I hope that's okay. We'll start off with the soundboard just to tune into the energy, and then I'll talk you through the news spread. So if you'd like to take a breath in and exhale. Okay, Virgo, let us see what December has in store for you. Right, we'll get some major arcana. We're looking at 3 areas of your life in December: love, health and wealth. And I'm going to cut the deck. Please, if this does resonate with you, please do like, subscribe, comment and share. It really helps my channel. Ooh, we're not ready for you yet. Okay, let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, for love, we have love. This would traditionally be the Lover's card, but this particular deck talks about oneness and interconnectedness. In your health department, we've got a huge transformation coming in for December. In wealth, which also talks about work and finance, we've got the Empress, extremely abundant energy, right? Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Let's have a look. Okay. Under love, in love, we have judgment. Under transformation for health, we have the Sun. Beautiful. Under the Empress in wealth, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Aha. Under the Judgment card, we have the 7 of Wands. Under the Sun, we have the Fool. We've got a lot of major arcanas coming up for you, Virgo. So it's a big month for you. And under the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Magician here. Under the 7 of Wands, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay. Under the Fool, we have the Hierophant, another major arcana. And under the Magician, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. I will be clarifying further, don't you worry. As it relates to love, you've definitely got some sort of decision that needs to be made. Perhaps working with, it feels to me like with that love card, it's a Colin Baron Reid, the Good Tarot deck. And that particular card, even though it can traditionally be the Lover's card, which can talk about passion and it can talk about choice, this particular card is talking about kind of oneness, love and interconnectedness of all. And I feel like a judgment call needs to be made. And I feel like what's happening with you, particularly in the month of December, is you're making that judgment call to return the love back within. Okay, that's self-love. Okay, this is we've got the choice card and we've got the judgment card. So a huge decision that needs to be made. I see you standing up in your power, defending, protecting your heart, protecting what is yours. And then we have this natural ending. Okay, it could be a bit of a painful ending, but an ending nonetheless. So that judgment call needs to be made. We will clarify further. In fact, let's just clarify now. We'll do it one at a time. Okay, so let us look at the judgment card. Why is judgment here, please, for Virgo? Now, when we talk about love, we're also talking about kind of connections with close family members, friends, even business colleagues, as well as romance and as well as within yourself, because this emotional body is talking about really relationships. How do you relate to other people? How do you relate to yourself? Okay, so we're talking about the heart space and the water body, the emotional body. Okay, what is the judgment card here for, please? Okay, we've got, actually we've got a lot of cards here. Page of Cups. Then we have the Star, the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Just lay this all out in order. Oh, we have the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and then the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this really for me is basically making a judgment call for oneself. Okay, we've got a lot of healing coming in because we do have that major arcane at the Star card, which talks about faith and hope and cleansing. Okay, it feels like something's been offered to you. It feels like an offer of love is coming towards you, which makes you actually feel trapped and you're not quite sure whether you want to take it or not. Okay. I feel like you are choosing your own happiness with that 10 of Cups. You're choosing your own sense of personal fulfillment with that 10 of Cups. It's like, I'm choosing my family, I'm choosing my heart, I'm choosing where I feel safe, where I feel at home. And you're stepping more into that Queen of Cups energy of softening to love and compassion. It doesn't feel to me, it feels like this offer that's coming in. I mean, the sense I'm getting is almost like, it's almost like feels like strings attached. So if someone is coming forward with an offer and a really lovely gesture, for some reason I don't see you taking it, because it feels to me not necessarily like there's a hidden agenda with it, but I feel like it's just not working for you right now. Meaning, say for example, someone comes towards you and invites you out, and you kind of actually feel more, you want to say yes, but you feel like if you were to go out with this person, even on just like a date or an event or something, that it's going to make you feel a bit kind of, that you won't be able to really speak your truth, that you will that you will be held back in some way, that perhaps you will be you'll have to sort of restrain yourself in terms of what you talk about. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting. So it's almost like this offer that's coming in seems really nice, but I feel like you're kind of going, you know what, I don't need that right now, I just need to do this right now. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting, because the Queen of Cups is really in her emotional body. She's really kind of being guided by her emotional body, and it's feeling to me that she is finding out what is around her that already makes her satisfied and happy and content, and learning to appreciate those things, okay, without trying to grab for more out in life. That's the energy I'm getting. So the reason I like that is because with that 7 of Swords and with that Page of Cups, it seems to me a bit of a flimsy offer. And it doesn't mean that it's not a nice offer coming towards you. It can come with a really nice intention. But I feel like you're getting more in touch with your emotional body a bit. And you're like, I know myself. If I say yes to this, it's actually going to make me feel I won't be able to do the healing that I need to do. And it's just going to, it's like, say we go through an experience, and then we haven't quite healed from the experience, and instead of kind of taking the time to nurture oneself, we're just sort of grabbing onto other experiences before we've had a time to process it. So what I feel for you for December, particularly with that decision, is like you're learning to process previous situations first and go into the healing of that and find your inner sense of contentment and happiness with what you have. It's like appreciating the blessings that you've already got. Okay, and then we've got the 7 of Wands here. Okay, so that's sort of defensive energy. Thank you. Hello, my lap. The Empress and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so yes, I feel like you really are in the position within the space of your unconditional love to kind of go, you know what, I now know what I need. I think that's just gonna if I take on that, if I take on that, and if I take on that, I'm actually overloaded and it's doing my head in. That's the energy I'm getting. So you're having to kind of stand in your power, but it feels like a very kind of, well, obviously a divine feminine energy power because of that Empress card. But I feel like it's not in a very, it's not with a load of ego. It's more like, no, actually I'm good. I know what I need right now. And as you sort of step into your power of being connected to your heart space as it relates to yourself, that moves you onto a bit more peace of mind, a bit more calmer, okay? And that allows you to sort of see things a bit clearer because you're starting to honor your emotions a bit more, okay? 10 of Swords, please, can you clarify? We've got Queen of Ace of Cups and Queen of Swords. Okay, so this offer that's come on in, this new beginning, this offer that came in from the Page of Cups, an offer for new love, you're being very direct about it with the Queen of Swords. You're basically saying, no, I'm done. I don't want to go there. I've done that. I've done that road. I've done that cycle. So it seems very simple to me. Someone is offering something really quite lovely to you, but you're choosing self now in the month of December. And I think it's only a good thing because you're honoring yourself, because I don't feel like the timing is right. The Judgment card is also about timing too, but it's basically saying it's almost like a little test from the universe. So say for example you're single and someone asks you out, but there's someone from the past, but you're still in your healing phase, and you're like, I want to take, but if I take that offer, I might just be back to square one. And you're now choosing to go, no, let me get myself good first. Let me get myself a bit more balanced first. So I do feel like it doesn't matter how much this person comes at you. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend that you're recognizing actually. So if it was a friend, it's like maybe they're a bit of a slightly low vibration, a bit of an energy vampire. And you know that if you take that, if you spend more time with that friend, that you're just going to feel a lot more drained. You're not going to be able to like speak your truth because you're like tiptoeing around somebody, and then you're sort of deviating around, and you're kind of going, no, I want to be at home within. Okay, and so that's it. It's that sort of energy. You really are choosing to honor your emotions, and you really are choosing to speak your truth as well. Okay, and sometimes quite difficult for you, Virgo, because you're so used to giving your heart to everyone and helping and nurturing others. But I see you in December starting to nurture self, and when you start to nurture self, everything always starts within. Then you can move it on to other people. Okay, when your own cup is full. So I really like that. Transformation with regards to your health. Huge change coming up, some illumination, brand new start, and then the Hierophant. Now this area of December for you, they're all major arcanas, which means it's quite fated energy for you. Okay, very positive, very good. But why has it been difficult? Let's have a look. Okay, why is the Sun card here, please, for Virgo? And when we talk about health, we talk about emotional health, spiritual health, physical health, and mental health. Okay, all of those things. We'll see how it comes up. Okay, why is the Sun card? Thank you. We got the World and we got the Devil. I love that energy. Okay, end of a toxic cycle. And then we also have Three of Swords with Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you are really, it's like, yeah, my head is tingling. Once you have decided to honor yourself in terms of your headspace, but your emotional body as well, and speak your truth, as a result of that, the thing that's transforming in your life is you're ending a huge cycle as it relates to sort of toxicity. So this could be toxic relationships, this could be toxins in the body, anything of a kind of imbalance that is coming to an end for you, because all it did was make you feel sad. And now the illumination, the Sun card that's coming up, is showing you the things that you can do to make changes, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very resourceful card. She can figure out information, she can use her resources to her best interest. Okay, so I feel like you really are stepping up and you are taking responsibility and ending a huge cycle in your life. And it could be even kicking a habit, smoking or drinking too much or things like that. So I really like that for you. And interesting, because a lot of people will generally kind of go, oh, well, I'll just get through the festive season, I'll go through Christmas, and then after that in January I will get healthy. And I feel like you're kind of going, no, you know what, I'm honoring myself in this department, so I'm going to honor myself in this department. Okay, so I really like this. Let's look at the Fool card for you, please. Why is the Fool here for you? What's this new beginning for you as it relates to health? Thank you. The Hermit and Two of Cups. Okay, this is beautiful because I really love this. This is quite esoteric. This is you stepping into a new path. Now you've got the World card and you've got the Four. The World is at the end of a cycle, the Four is at the beginning. So you are stepping into a new era in your life as it relates to you and your higher self, because the Two of Cups is really talking about that. It's like, I want to find the balance between my masculine and feminine, my divine masculine and my divine feminine, and you really are doing the introspection. So I feel there's going to be a shift moving forward for you, and it's happening for you in December. So you are starting to get more in tune with your emotions. You're starting to get more in tune with how it feels very much like self-respect. You're looking back with the Hermit, you're doing the introspection, you're doing the work in terms of, okay, how have I been looking after myself up until now? And then as you do so, you kind of go, okay, you know what, I want to meet myself at the best level I can. And it's a new way for you. You haven't quite applied it in this way, and it's very kind of ethereal. It's not necessarily logical choices that you're making necessarily. This is more like, I'm just gonna soften myself to within myself, and the wisdom I've received through the experience I've had has shown me previously discord in my outer circumstances, because my inner circumstances there was discord. And so I feel like you really are stepping into a new area in your life of how you are applying wisdom, applying experience as it relates to health. Okay, huge transformation for you. You're ready to say goodbye to toxicity and imbalance, okay, as much as you can. Then we've got the Hierophant, which talks about higher learning, spirituality even. And for me, I mean, it's my deck, but because I do channeling, which I'm not doing now, but you know, the Hierophant is my channeling card, all to do with color, light codes, activations, and receiving information from above, from your higher self or beyond. So let's look at the Hierophant. Why is a Hierophant here, please? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. You are rising above, and I can see this happening in your wealth department as well. So we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, a lot of sort of soft introspective energy there. Okay, you are rising above this feeling. The thing that you've been sussing out, the thing that you're rising above, is this element of lack mentality where you didn't have enough. And sometimes when we don't feel we have enough, that's an imbalance, right? We want balance. We want to be in a place where we can give from a place of abundance rather than always giving from an empty place. So the thing that you're rising above is this element of lack mentality, where you felt battered and bruised and at the end of your tether and pretty much exhausted. And these, as you're starting to look at it from this other perspective, okay, then you have this heightened reality and you're more connected to your higher self. And you probably will be receiving certain light codes or activations, or certain even physical bodily tremors as well. Obviously I'm not a medical physician, so if you do, I mean, I experience that sort of stuff all the time, but if you do, obviously go to a doctor first, but I'm sort of sensing that kind of shift. The internal shift tends to have a kind of physical reaction to it as well. Now, when we move on to your wealth department, we've got the Empress here, which is one of the most abundant cards. Next to the Sun, very abundant card. Unconditional love. She's holding wheat at her heart, and she knows that there is no such thing as limit. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles with the Magician and the Two of Pentacles. So I see what's happening for you is now you are changing the game by honoring yourself, honoring your heart, your emotions, and honoring yourself, how you speak about yourself and how you speak to other people, in terms of, even if ordinarily you might want to sort of tip a toe around something, now is the time in December. You're kind of, I'm honoring myself, so I'm speaking the truth now. There's no point, there's no point to do anything otherwise. Because of that, The Empress energy is a very powerful energy in terms of wealth and work, okay, and motivation. You are switching around this Five of Pentacles of like, this Five Pentacles that came up before about lack mentality and paying attention to your weaknesses. You're switching that around with the Magician here. The Magician then is the alchemist. He's a master manifester. And now instead of going from lack, you're not jumping immediately to abundance, although we will clarify. I see what you're doing is instead of going from total lack as it relates to finance and projects and work and sales and products and services and all of that sort of stuff, whatever your department that you work with, and even if it's a project on the side, if you're retired, going from that, you're manifesting into, okay, well, I feel like I can now juggle things, okay? So it's not quite moving to full on Ten of Pentacles abundance, but it's a slow progress, but it's progress, okay? And it's kind of like, okay, well, now I can manage it, and I'm mastering it. I feel like there's a mastery going on in terms of how I'm handling my physical, because you've got Pentacles twice, how I'm handling my physical wealth here. It feels very you may have some fancy footwork to do regarding finances, and it may be that you don't have much left over, but it certainly feels much better than you start the month off in, because I feel like that mentality is changing, okay? Because the Magician's here, so you are creating it, and you're going through the stages to do so, okay? Let's go to the Five of Pentacles, please. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please, for Virgo? Okay. There we go, Nine of Cups. Okay, so you are starting to, instead of focusing on the lack mentality, you're shifting that focus into the heart space again, and into what is it I wish for? What is my can do? What are my skill sets? Instead of focusing on your weak areas, you're focusing on what you can achieve. And I do feel like perhaps you might be outstretching your hand and not necessarily asking for financial help, although you could be, but I feel like you are ready to receive now. Whereas usually what happens, Five of Pentacles energy is like, I've got nothing, I'm all alone, no one's helping me, no one sees me, I feel invisible, I've got nothing to show for myself. It's that sort of energy, right? And the Nine of Cups is more like, this is good, I've got my wishes, I know what I can do, I can handle myself, I know I'm connected, I know the people support me, and if I need to ask, I can ask. So I do feel there's that change up going on for you in December, which is really nice. And it's wish fulfillment. It's like you are starting to receive a bit more, okay? But you do it from the place from here. You're starting to change your mentality because of the heart stuff and the emotional stuff you've done into the can do, the positive aptitude. Okay, let's go to the Magician. What are you manifesting? Thank you. Seven of Wands again. Okay, so you're definitely standing in your power here. So it may be a situation of work or something to do with your finances where I feel like laying down the law, okay? And so if someone has been taking too much from you, or something has been imbalanced or unjust, I feel like you're stepping up and you're protecting what's yours, okay? Very much this whole month is like, I am protecting myself. I'm looking after my heart and I'm honoring my mind. I'm looking after my emotional body, and it's really taking responsibility, and you're really kind of doing the internal work. And so you're starting to master how to, and it feels like almost the Strength card should come up. It feels like it takes a bit of courage to do so. But I feel like you are creating the space for yourself and the self-respect to stand up for yourself, protect what's yours, and honor what is yours. And it feels that if there's someone else that's trying to overstep the boundaries, you are sort of standing up to it, which I really like. Anything else for the Magician, please? Thank you. There's lots of cards, but we'll take them. We got the King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles. There we go. And then the Seven of Cups. Okay. So as you start to as you start to basically honor yourself more and stand up for yourself, if someone's taking too much, I feel like you've firstly, number one, quite able to to protect what is yours. So that's totally fine. And you've been doing the work. So slow and steady with that Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups as well. Your heart's in the right place. But as a result of standing up for what you believe in and kind of going, no, you can't take that much from me. This is how much I can give. And that's my boundary. Those are my boundaries, right? Then the Wheel of Fortune comes in, because the Wheel of Fortune now puts you into the Eight of Pentacles. So we've got more opportunity to gain more higher learning, research, and also more pentacles. I feel like you're mastering your craft. So not only are you mastering your craft as it relates to the work that you do, even if it's a sideline project, but I feel like you're mastering the art of honoring what your worth is in terms of your energy. So it feels like there's two things going on. There's one to do with the work that you do, and almost even you could even be looking at certain kind of investments, where to put like financial investments. And what I really love about this is it's the 8, so you're kind of on the way to the 9. The 9 is like total like financial independence. So I feel like the wheel is turning, you creating it because of that Magician, and what you actually are creating for yourself will be more options to choose from. So you are becoming less limited. So you move from that place of limited lack mentality, where there's just like you're bound, and now you're kind of going, no, I'm going to open up and see what there is. And in order to do that, I need to honor myself, I need to respect myself, and I need to protect what is mine and what my energy is. I really like that, really like that. Two of Pentacles, please. Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles? Oh, Virgo. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, please? Thank you. Oh, the Tower. Ha! It feels to me that with regards to finance and work, that you're going to have a situation that once you're stepping into that kind of protecting what is yours and honoring your value, your worth, your energy, I feel like you're going to get a bit of a shocker, a surprise of more work than you could possibly. It feels to me like you're going to get some sort of surprise, or like, wow, okay, where you are going to either be inundated with more opportunity with regards to work, and I feel also kind of more money as well. But it's a kind of energy of, once you sort of stand up for yourself and kind of go, this is what it's like knowing your worth. Once you speak that truth to others and go, I know my worth and I know what I'm capable of, and this is what I can give, but this I need in return. Okay, once you do that, I do feel like more work is going to come in, or more finances are going to come in. And the surprising thing is that all of a sudden other people want more of you. Okay, so even if when you've started the month kind of going, oh, you know, I'm invisible, I'm, you know, people don't sort of value me, it's because you have been devaluing yourself, right? And as you learn to value yourself more and step into your power, it feels like everyone wants a piece of you now. So it may be that you now get a little bit inundated with work, but it will pay off as well. So I would say just be a bit, because you can't, there's a jump there, right? And so so you may be a bit like, oh God, I didn't like, I've gone from 0 to 10 now. So I don't feel like you'll get the financial benefits immediately. It's just like, oh God, now I've got all this work to do because I've told everyone that I am of huge value. So it's that kind of energy, but it's really nice because it will pay off in the long term. So we were going to end this reading off with a oracle card before we move on to the extended. So what does Virgo need to know for their highest good, please, for December? What does a Virgo need to know for their highest good, please? Just say no. No. Take you. Thank you. Yes. Just say yes. Say yes to you. Say yes to the self. Okay. So you're finding ways to manage your energies, protect what's yours, honor yourself, And the yes card is saying yes more to you than it is to other people. Okay, saying yes, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I am worth it, I am worth it. This is, you're basically honoring yourself this month. It's wonderful. So that's all I have for you, Virgo. If this did resonate, please do like, subscribe, comment, and share. It really helps my channel. And I do offer personal readings. You can check out my website, loveitormore.com. And now I'm going to be moving into the extended reading, okay, on Patreon. So if you want to watch it, you can go to the description box below. I'm going to be investigating this offer, this love offer that you're saying no to. I just want to find out a bit more about that information. I do want some just some guidance from Spirit, what you need to know with regards to health. And I'm going to explore this tower moment, this work. I want to see what happens as a result of being inundated with work, this huge shift that's happening in your wealth department. So if you're interested in that, please go to the description box below, click the link, and then I'll see you there. For the rest of you, have a wonderful Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.